Hello everyone, welcome to EU4 where we begin a brand new series as the Kingdom of Denmark, and we're going on a little bit of an achievement run. And the achievement that we will be chasing, folks, this time through is called the Iron Price. Restore the Danelaw region to Danish rule and make it Danish culture. Those of you who are probably wondering, what is the Danelaw area? It is the area of eastern England, or really eastern Britain, that spans from Northumbria all the way down to Essex and into Norfolk, that historically at one point was controlled by the Danes in the Viking Age. To do so, we're playing as Denmark, and Denmark starts out in EU4 in a very unique situation. Historically speaking, there was there was the Kalmar Union, which basically bound the crowns of Denmark, Sweden, and Norway into one. So Denmark starts out with a personal union over Norway. They have a personal union over Sweden, and Holstein is a vassal. You also start off with Danish pretender rebels who are going to relocate to Gonge or Gange. I'm not exactly sure how you would pronounce that, and in fact those two could be totally wrong. Let's see, is there anything else? But yeah, that's pretty much it. So we essentially as Denmark have to take this stuff over and then convert it to Danish, which is going to require us to have some fun. So let's go ahead and assess the situation. For opening moves, I don't want to really pay for 4 cav, so I'm going to get rid of these 2 guys. In the meantime, we're going to send this guy straight there. Let's see, rivals. It looks like Hungary, England, and Lithuania. Well, for the time being, we definitely will rival back Hungary. I would like to rival Scotland, and I think I want to rival Novgorod. I'm going to stay away from England and Lithuania, primarily because England could cause some problems for me initially, even though they will become a rival in the near future. We need to tell our light ships to protect trade in the Lubeck node, because that's our home node. We're not going to move our merchants because they're doing exactly what you would want them to do, transferring into Lubeck, which is a good thing. And we are going to hire a military advisor. I don't necessarily really like either of these, but we'll go ahead and go with that for the time being. And wow, got a pretty big force limit, so we're going to go ahead and grab a few. Let's grab one more. And we need to raid the estates, so we will do that. We will do that. We will demand that. We'll make a generous donation. We'll demand our admin, and we will demand Diplo. In doing that, because we have negative prestige, it does appear that we have an unruly Sweden, so I do think it would be well worth our while to improve relations with them. We want to get a royal marriage out of Holstein, and from day one we are going to fabricate claims on the Livonian order. And the reason being, typically, even if you weren't going for this achievement, Denmark is not in necessarily a precarious situation, but they're in a unique one, largely due to the fact that they don't have enough land right now to integrate Norway, and you can't integrate Sweden unless you got Norway. So, there you have it. Let's see. Anything crazy? I would like to go after Scotland. They consider me an enemy, which is okay. I'm actually okay with that. Alright, so let's be smart about this. We want to go ahead and mark all of Scotland as vital interest in the hopes that maybe Norway will fabricate on them. I do think we want to mark all of the Livonian Order in Riga as vital interest too. Let's see, so we've taken care of all of that. I think we're at a position where we can go ahead and unpause the game and let it run for a little bit. Oh, no. We got one more thing we need to do. We need to recruit a general. And there we have it. He's not great. He's a 2030. That's pretty abysmal. It's frustrating, but that is what it is. Alright, so we got a free guy. And what we're going to do with this guy is we're actually going to improve relations with Poland, because they're going to be a decent ally, hopefully, to combat potential Muscovite aggression. Alright, so we have a disagreeing advisor. One of our advisors, we only have one right now, has been a faithful servant so far, but now they seem to have grown too insolent. The advisor dares to denounce our great Archking's policies and recently did so in public in front of foreign ambassadors, even if the let's see if I can read this. Even if there might be some grounds for the criticisms, we shouldn't let open criticisms of the Archking become a habit of anyone. So we can lose prestige, or he can just die. Oh, he's just gonna die. What a waste of ducats. Oh, that's so sad. Alright, let's go ahead and tell all these guys to crash in. Alright, so we have the state of Denmark. I'm actually going to take the stab. I'm not going to worry about the money. Alright. And to hire another military advisor, got a little bit of money that we need to save up. We will have a battle here pretty soon because they're going to relocate. And it looks like we rolled a 10 to their 0, which is quite huge. They have significantly more morale than we do. Some of that is that prestige. Let's see how we do. Alright, so in the shock phase, basically a 3 to a 2. Ooh, that was pretty bad. Man, they're rolling fairly well. Alright, let's chase them down. Go ahead and end that. They did get a recovery tick. That's a stack wipe. Alright, let's be smart about this. And we'll send our guys over. We're going to lose money because we may actually end up having to take out a loan. So we can import iron. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. We're going to do that. That's beautiful. That'll help with disloyal Sweden. And we need them to be loyal. Let's be very honest about that. We desperately need them to be loyal. We also need to get another military advisor, which will happen in less than a year. We should get the Bavarian Inheritance event that should fire pretty soon. which will further bolster our money situation by about 0.66 ducats a month. And I do think that once we get Gotland back, we should be sitting rather pretty. Alright, so the surrender of Maine, and it actually happened peacefully, which means no crazy war just yet. No continuation of the 100 Years' War. Let's be a little more accurate about that. So here's the Bavarian inheritance. With the death of Johann of the Palatinate Nuremberg in 1443, Christopher inherited the family holdings in Oberpfalz. The importance may pale in comparison to the crowns Christopher holds in the north, but they still provide a nice source of income on the side in these dire times. So basically, plus 8 ducats in tax income that is split across 12 months. And yeah, there you have it, folks. We'll be able to hire an additional advisor here. Looks like next month. As much as I hate the recovery speed, I mean, you know, better than nothing, right? We need the military points because we want to stay ahead in tech, and I do believe we rolled a 1. Oh, quite abysmal, but we can go ahead and fabricate our first claim. We'll definitely be going for 2, I believe. Let's see. And Gotland is ours. That is just downright beautiful. So let's go ahead and transport them back. And wait for war. We will wait for war, and I do believe that war will come sooner rather than later. Let's see, are you out of... No, they're still... Poland's still figuring out what's going on, which is fine by me. Keep an eye on that, though. Definitely need to keep an eye on that, because the minute that we are able to, we want to strike up at least an alliance with them. Alright, so local fortification expert discovered. We can either fort defense, or yeah, we'll just take local defensiveness. Nope. What about Hungary? Ooh. Alright, so Poland, which is beautiful. Poland took the Union over Lithuania, which makes me happy. Which means we can go and lock in our last alliance. And now we can actually improve relations with Holstein, because we will be integrating them as fast as we can. We have a queen. Unfortunately, we don't have a legal heir because our ruler is infertile. But I do believe we will be going to war fairly soon. Alright, boys, you are going to siege focus. Okay. Just a few more months, and we can actually go to war. You just regain the Teutonic Order. Poland wants a royal marriage. I'll actually take that for the time being. maybe it'll increase the chance. It will, not maybe. It will increase the chances that we produce a royal baby. And we can get our second claim. Now I can hold out for a third. Which, I mean, we could take a look at that. Just for kicks and giggles. So if we were to declare war right now, even promise of territory, Poland would not join. So Poland has a truce with the Livonian Order that lasts until 1450. I don't necessarily think that... Do we want to wait that long? And it looks like our dear Swedish friends have a claim on that province. Have you claimed any? Oh, good job, Norway. So, are they still guaranteed? So, a war with Scotland would definitively bring in France, which is a horrible idea. Right now, at least. And France has a truce with England until 1450. Yeah, let's go ahead and do it. Let's go ahead and fire up a war here. We're actually going to say that that is our goal. And in the meantime, I do think we want to go after... We want to knock out the Teutonic Order as fast as we can. So we gotta wait for our ships. Alright, perfect. Let's go ahead and do it. Ferry our troops over. And start laying waste to their countryside. That's what we want to do. And then we want to come and blockade it. Alright, let's put these guys over here. Okay, so blockade is going, and oh, there we go. Alright, so let's see, supply limit. We're going to lose troops if I keep these guys here. Let's actually pull. Let's see, what's our supply limit? Unit weight 21, due to winter, due to siege. Do we even chance it? Let's see what kind of attrition we take. Yep, we take enough to cause me grief. They said 11, right? Well. Hopefully that won't cause too many problems. Hey, and we now have an heir whose name is Maximilian. Maximilian is a 532. I'm okay with that. Alright, can y'all move up there? Nope. I really don't want you to move around there. We'll just stay there and devastate that province. I think is the right thing to do. Good grief. A little better supply limit there. Good work. Good work, good work, good work. Let's see where they are. Okay, so they're gonna carpet siege Sweden, which is fine by me, but we're basically at 20 minutes, guys, so we're gonna go ahead and make a cut. As always, I hope you enjoyed it. Come back for the next episode. Feel free to hit that like and subscribe button. Y'all be good.